Chairperson of the Rajya Sabha furious. He calls this unacceptable and shameful for a senior MP like Kalyan to be mocking him right outside. Now, unprecedented purge of the parliamentarians. For the first time in history, we see 141 members of the parliament, both Lok Sabha and the Rajya Sabha, who've been suspended. Opposition India bloc's strength in the parliament now dwindles further as more MPs suspended for unruly behaviour and disregarding directions of the chair. As I mentioned, 141 MPs suspended, 46 MPs have been suspended from the upper house, 95 MPs suspended from the lower house, including leader of the Congress, MP Manish Tiwari, Shashi Tharoor, and also NCP Supriya Sule and SP MP Dimple Yadav. These are all the suspended MPs, some of the noted ones who are also outside the parliament protesting their suspension. The session here began today with the massive uproar in the well of the house over MPs' suspension. First of all, they were suspended because they raised questions, stormed to the well of the House, asking why Prime Minister Modi or Home Minister Amit Shah has not addressed the parliamentary security breach that happened on the 13th of December. So they want a formal statement to come in from Home Minister Amit Shah or Prime Minister Modi itself, and that's what led to the ruckus yesterday, and eventually nearly 100 MPs just yesterday were suspended. The numbers have today gone up to 141. India bloc coming up in arms over this suspension of MPs, highest ever in Indian history. In fact, the opposition now, as they already are preparing for India bloc meeting today, it appears will be using this extensively as a way to unite. They're all staging a protest right outside the Gandhi statue right now.
माननीय सदस्यगण, श्री वी वेंथिलिंगम, श्री गुरजीत सिंह औजला, श्रीमती सुप्रिया सुले, श्री सप्तगिरी उलाका, श्री अदूर प्रकाश, श्री अब्दुल समद समदानी, श्री मनीष तिवारी, श्री प्रद्युत बारदोलोई, श्री गिरधारी यादव, श्रीमती गीता कोरा, श्री फ्रांसिस्को सारदिन्ना, श्री जगत रक्षण, श्री एसआर पार्थिवन, श्री फारूक अब्दुल्ला, श्रीमती ज्योत्सना महंत, श्री ए गणेश मूर्ति, श्रीमती माला राय, श्री पे वेलुसामी, श्री ए चल्ला कुमार, श्री शशि थरूर, श्री कार्ति चिदम्बरम, श्री सुदीप बंदोपाध्याय, श्रीमती डिम्पल यादव, श्री हसनैन मसूदी, श्री दानिश अली, श्री खलीलुर रहमान, श्री राजीव रंजन सिंह, श्री DNV सेंथिल कुमार, श्री संतोष कुमार, श्री दुलाल चंद्र गोस्वामी, श्री रवनीत बिट्टू, श्री दिनेश यादव, श्री के सुधाकरन, श्री मोहम्मद सादिक, श्री MK विष्णु प्रसाद, श्री PP मोहम्मद फैजल, श्रीमती साजदा अहमद, श्री जसवीर सिंह गिल, श्री महाबली सिंह, श्री अमोल कोल्हे, श्री सुशील कुमार रिंकू, श्री सुनील कुमार सिंह, डॉक्टर ST हसन, श्री M धनुष कुमार, श्रीमती प्रतिभा सिंह, श्री थोल तिरुमावलम, श्री चंद्रेश्वर प्रसाद, श्री आलोक कुमार सुमन, श्री दिलेश्वर कामेत, श्री अदूर प्रकाश। माननीय सदस्यगण, ये बड़ा अप्रिय प्रसंग है कि अनेक बार आपसे अनुरोध किए जाने के पश्चात भी आप निरंतर नियमों की अवहेलना कर रहे हैं, चेयर की अवहेलना कर रहे हैं। ये वास्तव में कोई ऐसी किसी को भी प्रसन्न करने वाली बात नहीं है, परंतु आपने विवश किया है। बराबर आग्रह के पश्चात भी आप मर्यादा का निरंतर उल्लंघन कर रहे हैं। सारा देश हमको देखता है। विवश होकर के मुझे इन सब नामों को नेम करना पड़ रहा है।
All right, Rajendra Agarwal, who was officiating the House on behalf of the Speaker, spoke to India Today itself. Here's what he said.
इस प्रकार का हंगामा भी पहली बार हुआ है, यानी ये पहली बार ऐसा हुआ है कि हंगामा करने के कारण से जिन माननीय सदस्यों के खिलाफ अनुशासन की इस प्रकार से कार्रवाई हुई, उनके वापसी का भी अनुरोध हंगामा करके किया जा रहा है। तो ऐसा वास्तव में पहली बार हुआ है और विपक्ष को थोड़ा अधिक जिम्मेदारी से व्यवहार करना चाहिए था। एक गंभीर घटना हुई 13 तारीख को, उस गंभीर घटना की दृष्टि से गंभीरता के साथ ही उस पर विचार विमर्श करना चाहिए था। उसको राजनीति का मुद्दा बनाने के स्थान पर बाकी की कार्रवाई सदन की चलने देनी चाहिए।
It's clear they want an opposition mukt Lok Sabha, and presumably they'll do something similar in the Rajya Sabha. I think at this point we have to really start, unfortunately, writing the obituaries for parliamentary democracy in India. The basic principle of parliamentary accountability has been violated by the Home Minister not coming to the House to talk about what he's been telling the media outside, and secondly to initiate a discussion, which would have been the right thing to do, neither of which has happened. Then when opposition protested that, demanding it, they were suspended. So today, in solidarity with my colleagues, I too joined the protest, and everybody literally who was present today has been suspended for the rest of the session, which means that they want to pass their bills without any discussion.
The list was read out like an attendance register, and it was said that all are suspended. All we've been asking is for a statement from the Home Minister, and our demand has been changed. But to mechanically suspend all of us, I guess that's the aim of the government, is to have an opposition-less parliament.
Parliament has been totally delegitimized. This is to lay the framework of passing the most draconian laws in Parliament, which will turn this country into a police state.
In a single word, I can say that it is nothing but an anarchy being played inside the Parliament. Anarchy being played inside the Parliament. They don't have even an iota of faith upon the parliamentary system in our country. So that is why it is nothing but an anarchy inside the parliament.
पुलिस किसके हाथ में है? वो सारी होम मिनिस्ट्री के नीचे है। तो क्या हो जाता अगर वो 5 मिनट आते और कहते जनाब ये हो गया है, हम इस पे कार्रवाई कर रहे हैं, और क्या कहना है? तो प्रोटेस्ट कब तक चलता रहेगा? जब तक वहाँ एक भी रहे।
विपक्ष ने ना ये गलत परंपरा की शुरुआत कर रखी है। हर बार किसी ना किसी एक नाम को लेकर जिद पे अड़ जाना कि भाई जब तक ये नहीं आएंगे, पिछली बार प्रधानमंत्री का नाम था, कभी गृह मंत्री का होता है, कभी रक्षा मंत्री का, कभी वित्त मंत्री का। ये नई परंपरा की शुरुआत है। काम का कोई काम नहीं यहाँ पे हो रहा है, काम की कोई बात यहाँ पे नहीं हो रही है, सिर्फ हंगामे की राजनीति हो रही है। ऐसे में बताइए प्रश्नकाल कितना इंपॉर्टेंट है। देखिएगा अभी जितनी ताकत है विपक्ष की, अगली बार इससे भी आधी होगी।
क्या सोच के ये नया संसद बनाया जे इसको लोकतंत्र का कब्रिस्तान बनाना है? जो पार्टी खुद कहती थी, जेटली जी, सुषमा जी खुद कहते थे कि डिसरप्शन इज अ पार्ट ऑफ डिसेंट। अब जब कुछ चीज की चर्चा करना चाहते हैं और सुनवाई नहीं कर रही है सत्ता पक्ष, तो फिर शोर मचाने के अलावा हल क्या है? अब आपने सारे विपक्ष को निकाल के बाहर फेंक दिया। सिर्फ नींद की गोली खा के आ जाओ सुबह, क्योंकि मुंह नहीं खोलना है, कान आंख कुछ नहीं खोलना, सवाल कुछ नहीं पूछना है। विपक्ष का काम क्या है? सवाल पूछना। अब सवाल पूछेंगे तो बाहर फेंक दिए जाएंगे। मैं तो हैरान हूँ ये लोकतंत्र में क्या हो रहा है। बहुत दुख की बात है।
हाउस में सच की बात करने वाले, सवाल पूछने वाले आज जितने भी माननीय सदस्य हैं, उनको हाउस में सस्पेंड कर दिया गया। और मैं समझता हूँ कि जो लोग हाउस में गाली दे रहे हैं, जिनकी वजह से ये हाउस में वो कनस्टर कांड हुआ, उन लोगों को सस्पेंड करने की बजाय जो लोग सच की आवाज़ उठा रहे हैं, जनता की आवाज़ उठा रहे हैं, उनको आज स्पीकर साहब ने सस्पेंड किया है। मैं समझता हूं कि देश की जो सरकार है प्रेशर के साथ अपनी बात मनवाना चाहती है। मैं समझता हूं कि ऐसे लोग नहीं मानेंगे, और सारा भारत देख रहा है कि किस तरीके से गंदी राजनीति है जो आज संसद के अंदर हो रही है। सो हम इसका सब एक हैं और हम इसका डट के जवाब देंगे, डट के मुकाबला देंगे।
बीजेपी से ये पूछना चाहिए कि बीजेपी लोकतंत्र का मंदिर बोलती है। हम सब जितने भी सांसद इस सदन में रहे हैं, समय समय पे अपने भाषणों में लोकतंत्र का मंदिर कहा है। अब ये किस मुंह से लोकतंत्र का मंदिर कहेंगे जब विपक्ष को इस तरीके से बाहर कर देंगे? ये शुरुआत है अपनी मन मानी चीजें करने की, और अगली बार ये आ गए तो बाबा साहब भीमराव अम्बेडकर जी का संविधान खत्म हो जाएगा। हम और आप इस दरवाजे से नहीं घुस पाएंगे, वो बाहर खड़ा है।
All right, we've heard several of those suspended MPs who call this a real black day in the history of Parliament or history of India. And they've not seen these numbers. 141 of those MPs who've been suspended. In fact, many of them calling this an end to democracy. We heard Shashi Tharoor saying that this is basically the time we write an obituary of the Parliament or democracy inside the Parliament premises. If you look at the pie chart that we are showing to you on our screens here, 543 is the strength of the Lok Sabha, of which the NDA has 353, while the opposition collectively has about 133, including the other parties at 57. Now, among them, 95 of the opposition MPs have been suspended from the Lok Sabha. So that's a good, massive number, especially at a time when the BJP is intending to table bills, 3 bills in the House. They clearly do not have the opposition representation. At least a vast majority of the opposition party MPs have been suspended. That's the Rajya Sabha. 245 is the strength of the Rajya Sabha, of which NDA has 109, the opposition has 95, and among the 95, 46 of them have been suspended. Paulami Saha with us. Paulami, the sheer numbers, 141, it's certainly historic, and I did speak with Maushami a little earlier, and she said that this was almost as if it was expected, the India bloc members particularly, and the opposition netas almost asked for it or called for it. They accelerated their behavior in the Parliament, both houses, into such a manner where they knew they will be suspended, and this is almost a calling card for unity for them ahead of the India bloc meet. This is what one could say. Do give us more on that.
Well, yes, when the opposition members of parliament met this morning, the floor leaders met in the LOP of Rajya Sabha, Mr. Mallikarjun Kharge's office in parliament. Their decision, they had a choice between mass boycott of the winter session of parliament. So basically, everyone who remained inside parliament from the opposition would simply start boycotting parliament for the next 4 days. That's when winter session comes to a close, or continue to be inside parliament, whoever could still go inside parliament, protest, agitate, so that the people of the country did notice that their voices were being stifled. So they chose the latter option as far as their protest was concerned, because especially in the case of the 3 criminal law amendment bills that the Home Minister will be moving this afternoon for consideration and passage, these are very crucial bills. They virtually change the face of the IPC, the CRPC and the Evidence Act. They demanded a lot of discussion. There are many finer points and details that need to be, put out threadbare before the people. Some of those the opposition alleges set very dangerous precedents. What they want to tell the people is that because after these 3 bills are passed in the Lok Sabha now, that virtually the opposition is, non-existent in both houses, and then subsequently in the Rajya Sabha, they will be passed. They will want to go to the people, claiming that, their voice was completely stifled. And when these very 3 crucial laws were being passed through Parliament, the government ensured that all of them were suspended and were not in the House to debate or discuss. 15 hours were allotted for the discussion of these 3 bills. You can just imagine the number of hours that will be spent now, because, well, the opposition is short of many speakers as far as these very crucial bills are concerned. So the strategy was, let's show it to the people that we stood our ground, we agitated, but when it came to very crucial legislative agenda that is concerning every citizen of this country, we were not allowed to voice the opinions of our own constituents.
All right. Thanks very much, Paul B, for joining us. We're very closely tracking those developments from the Parliament. 141 members, both Lok Sabha and the Rajya Sabha, have been suspended in a historic move. These are record numbers, never seen or heard before in history.